Welcome to BoldGrid, a powerful website builder based on WordPress. Building your site with BoldGrid is accomplished in two easy phases. The first phase is the inspiration phase. This is where you will select your primary category and then select a base site based on your category or industry. The next phase is the customization phase. This is where you will spend most of your time customizing the site that was built in the inspiration phase to make it your own. So let's get started. To begin the inspiration phase, simply click the inspiration option from the left-hand sidebar menu of your WordPress dashboard. This brings you to the main inspirations page. You begin on the Design tab, where you will select your primary category and theme. The themes on the right-hand side are customized according to the category selected from the left-hand list. The All category will have all themes designed for all categories. Find a theme you would like to take a closer look at and click on the Preview button. This brings you to the Content tab. From here, you can view a theme up close and check out the different pages. You are able to select your base page set. This ranges from the 3-page base site to a fully optioned kitchen sink site. Selecting your projected coin budget will adjust the stock images presented in your site that you will have the option to purchase. These images start off with watermarks that are removed as you purchase them. Of course, you can always use your own images, making the site completely free. You can also see what the site will look like on a different device by clicking the desktop, tablet, or phone icons. To go back to select another theme, click on the Design tab again. If you like the one theme you are looking at and have selected the base size, click on the Next button. Keep in mind nothing is set in stone, and you can add or remove pages and images as your needs change. From here, you are ready to install the site. Simply click the Install this website button. Now your site will install and you are finished with the inspiration phase. Congratulations on launching your first site. You can learn more about the inspirations phase with articles from the BoldGrid Support Center at boldgrid.com/support. With your base site installed, you are ready to begin the customization phase. Much of the customizing for your site will be done using the Customizer tool. To get to the Customizer, just click on the Customize option from the left-hand sidebar menu. The customization phase is where you will make changes to your site, making it your own. You may do things like change the site title, call to action, and contact information. You may also need to add, remove, or edit pages, and of course replace the stock content and images with your own. This phase is a continuous process which you will revisit to add and remove pages and content as your site's needs change. Click on the Help tab at the bottom of the left-hand sidebar and a help overlay will appear. This briefly explains the different areas of a page to help you understand how the tabs on the left affect the site. You can close it by clicking on the X in the upper right-hand corner. Once in the Customizer, you'll notice a live preview area on the right-hand side of the screen. This allows you to see any changes you make to the site before saving them and making them live. Notice the shortcut helper icons on the preview panel on the right. They appear in both the header and footer areas of the page. Clicking on one of these icons will take you immediately to the correct tab on the left for you to edit that section. For example, clicking on the icon next to the menu takes you right to that specific menu editor in the left-hand panel. The master tab list to the left covers all of these areas and more. Don't forget to hit the Save and Publish button as you go along to save your changes. Now let's briefly go over the tabs. First is the Site Title and Logo tab. Here you have several options such as the site title itself, a tagline or subtitle, font styling, positioning, and text shadowing. You can also replace the title with a logo image. And then we have the site icon, which appears on the web browser tab. Next is the Colors tab. In this tab, you can play with the color palette tool. It has predetermined palettes for you to use, or you can build a custom one. This way you can design a color scheme that fits your business or branding. Now for the background tab. This allows you to replace a default background image with your own. Remember, you're able to see the changes in the right-hand preview panel to see if your new background image fits your overall site. Next, we have the Fonts tab. From here, you have the ability to modify the fonts for the different areas of your website. The Menus tab. Here, you can create and switch out menus for your site. You can also create a social media menu to connect your site to all your social media accounts. Next is the Widgets tab. This is the area that allows you to configure widgets used in the header and footer of your site. It's where you will edit information such as the call to action or add other information in the header or footer area. Last is the Advanced tab. This is where more advanced users can further customize their site by adding widgets to the header and footer or custom JavaScript and CSS code. Once you are done working on a tab, don't forget to click the Save and Publish button to save any changes you made. All the changes you were previewing will now be live on the site. Click the X in the top left-hand corner to leave the customizer. Find out more about the customizer at boldgrid.com/support. In our next step, we're going to look at editing, adding, and removing content. Adding and removing pages is done via the Pages section in WordPress. Locate the Pages option from the left-hand sidebar menu and give it a click. Removing pages is very simple. Hover over the page you want to delete and send it to the trash by clicking the trash link. Be sure to update your menu if you need to and remove the page from there as well. If you wish to restore a page, you can also do that here. Visit the trash area, hover over the page you want to restore, and click the Restore link. To edit a page, either click on the specific page name or hover over it and click on the Edit link. You can also add new pages by clicking on the Add New button. You will be able to select the page template to begin from, or even a blank page if you wish. Whether editing or adding a new page, you will end up on the page editor. From here, you can add new content by selecting the Add Grid Block button. Now you can choose a grid block template based on your current theme. You can edit your grid block sections by using different drag handles within the BoldGrid editor. At the bottom of each section, there's a small toolbar with two buttons. One is a modification menu that allows you to change different aspects of the section. The other button takes you to a screen where you can drag the section around your page to rearrange it. Inside the section, there are one or more rows. Rows are controlled by the yellow drag handles. Each row contains one or more columns that are controlled by the blue drag handles. And inside each column are one or more elements controlled by the red drag handles. Each drag handle has its own menu button with options that are specific to that type. At the top of the page, you'll see a toolbar with buttons. Here, you can add items to your page such as buttons, icons, grid blocks, or blank sections. Change the section background, change column background, or change the font styling. The editor tool is quite powerful. You can learn more about it from our comprehensive article found in the toolbar at the top of the page. For images, clicking on the image itself gives you many options. At the top of the screen is a toolbar that allows you to add new items, add a background image to the specific section, add a background image to that single column, change the image design, such as adding rounded corners, change the image out altogether, or add a custom filter. The toolbar that appears at the top of the image allows you to set the image alignment, change the image out, edit the image attributes such as size or captions, or remove the image entirely. When changing an image or adding a new one to your page, you have the option of uploading files from your local computer, using the existing media library for your site, or using the BoldGrid Connect search to search for images around the web. It's important to mention that you can start completely over at any time. You can learn more about starting over or any of the other material we've covered at the BoldGrid Support Center at boldgrid.com/support.